So, Critical Role, Campaign 3, Episode 4. Literally, excuse me, by the way, just finished watching it. Slight disclaimer for this episode. I am coming off the back of a fairly heavy head cold. So if that comes across in my voice, if you can hear that, I don't know if you can or not. But if it comes across, I apologize in advance for that. I also apologize for sniffs, coughs, general noise that you associate with a cold. So apologies for that in advance. As per usual, to do a few minutes of just a general overview of what I thought of the episode. And then we'll try and get into spoilers. As per usual, I can only guarantee no spoilers for the episode I'm talking about. And the current can for that episode. Everything else, previous episodes, previous campaigns, it's all fair game. So you consider yourself warned. So, episode 4, no name as yet, it's still just on Twitch. The names don't come out until YouTube on Monday. But, I don't know. I'm not saying the campaign is starting to lose me, because it's not. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm just really enjoying having Critical Role back. I'm really enjoying it. It was definitely one of the quieter episodes, definitely a world building. I don't want to say filler episode, it's the wrong one, but definitely a world building type thing. A lot of lore dumps. World building, learning a lot, and then of course processing the aftermath of the last episode, which, again, if you've seen it, as I said, spoilers. Well, at the end of the last episode, we all know what happened to Sir Bertrand Bell. Shivved or shanked in an alleyway. Probably not the best way for someone of his reputation, stature to go, but whatever. Go out like a Viking, I guess. Die in combat, or at least die with a blade in his hand. Yeah. So dealing with the aftermath of that, sort of starting the investigation. Yeah, it's a decent episode. Definitely one that, if it's your first time getting into D&D, or Critical Role in general, this is probably the episode where you kind of go, why do people like this so much? Like the last few, episode 1 was obviously the big intro to everything. Those all new characters, exciting and all the rest of it. And episode 2 and 3 were, building upon that. Oh, excuse me. And just sort of learning new things, and there's exciting combat and all sorts of cool stuff. Whereas this episode definitely had now we're into the meat of the D&D world. I've only been playing D&D for a year or so, but, episodes like this, they're kind of necessary. These are the slower episodes. It was definitely a slower episode, but still a cracker. A couple of good moments too, but again, I don't think I'm going to talk about those until I get into the spoiler section. Which I think, honestly, I said this is definitely one of the slower episodes. That's all I can really say at the moment. That's getting into the detail or spoiling things. So I am going to go ahead and say this is the end of spoiler free. Definitely one of the slower, I've repeated myself a couple times, but yeah, it's definitely hitting the stride, setting things up, going forward, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes. I really, really am. But this is the end of the spoiler free, so consider yourself warned. I'm going to take a nice drink. And you're hopefully gone by now. Hang on. Oh, bugger off. Yeah. So, you're all gone. Now we're into spoiler town. Alrighty then. I haven't long finished the episode, only a couple of minutes at this point. But yeah, that's definitely a filler episode, if ever there was one. I say filler. You know what I mean? It's one of the episodes that not a lot happens, not a huge amount happens in it, so some people might think it's boring to sit for 4 hours and do that, but you're a D&D player, these things happen. You need the quiet planning sessions, or the world building bits and pieces to go off and speak to people and find out what the hell you're actually supposed to be doing. I enjoyed it. I actually really did. And then you get the nice little character moments in it as well. In particular, right at the end there, I'm going to kind of jump in at the end, as I tend to do with these things. The Shadow Baker. What the fuck? Oh, God, I do love some of the NPCs the Matt comes up with. I am the Shadow Baker. Oh, boys the dear. And then whatever the hell that they've gotten themselves into for the end of the start of the next episode, this, was Liam called it Court of Owls type thing? Yeah, that's interesting. That's one way to introduce the Thieves Guild, or whatever the hell these people are called. But hey, that's them. And then, of course, we had a few more, light touch Campaign 1 Vox Machina references, debating where to send Bertrand back to. And, of course, okay, we're going to send him back to Whitestone. So, airship comes in, takes Bertrand back to Whitestone. No idea how long that's actually going to take. The airship is away at somewhere, which no idea where that is. But it'll take a while to get there, I imagine. So Campaign 1, they took an airship from Iman to Vasselheim. That's a big old jaunt. That took, I can't remember how long that took, because this is Campaign 1 way back when. This is like pre-Whitestone arc even. Yeah, God, that's episode 20 or something was Vasselheim. Good Lord. Going from Dressar to Whitestone, different continent for a start. It's much further south. Even to get from there to Amon is a hell of a jaunt, but to get from Whitestone, which is the far side of Tal'Dorei, that's going to be a while. And it'll be interesting to see what happens after that as well, because, well, it just means, Vox Machina now have gotten Vox Machina, or rather Percy and Vex. They'll suddenly find out that, oh yeah, good old Bertie, he's dead. And it wasn't a peaceful death either, it was a violent death, which, yeah, I don't know how they're going to actually respond to that, or if they even will. It'll be interesting enough. Obviously, the last interaction any of Vox Machina had with Bertrand was the search for Bob. Oh, excuse me. The whole return to Whitestone, or going back to the Vasselheim after the Plains of Pandemonium stuff. Oh, fun and games. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at. I'm getting distracted by stuff. Go away. Oh, God. Yes. So last time I saw Bertrand was at the Plains of Pandemonium and all the rest of it. And that's 30 years ago-ish, thereabouts. So I genuinely don't know how Vox Machina are going to respond to that. Or if anything's going to even come of it. Could very well just be a case of, oh shit, Bertrand's dead. Do you remember Bertrand? Sort of like that moment in a group of friends where you go, oh, so such no one's dead, and you're like, wait, who? Oh, that guy, that guy we met on the holiday years ago. Oh yeah, him. Oh God, I don't know. We'll see what comes of it. But interesting enough, another little Campaign 1 tie-in. Yeah, I'm interested to see as well, just on the Campaign 1 references, in that same scene, this Brescio fella, that's Orem, Fern, and Dorian are here to look after. I really do wonder if that is, that's Travis's character. I don't know, it'd be interesting if it was. We're looking for someone, oh, this is Travis's character. Could well be. I mean, I don't honestly have no idea at this point, but could be. We'll see. What else? That's been actually my shortest review yet. Braccio, Shadow Baker, discussion about pies and pastries. Oh, boys of dear. Oh, yeah, and then Robbie as well, starting to get a bit more into it as well, and getting a bit more into it. That's fun. That's really quite fun. I mean, obviously, we had 8 episodes of him in. Oh, excuse me. Ah, clear my head and older. We had a lot of episodes of him in EXU, and I was just seeing more of the character and this sort of. It's an interesting way to play a bard because in my head, a bard, I automatically think of Scanlan. Now I know that's not what most bards are actually like, but Critical Role, you think bard, you first thought is Scanlan Shorthalt, and he's sort of almost a meme character. That's probably the best way I can describe Scanlan Shorthalt. But not all bards are like that, clearly. And yeah, Robbie's definitely got high enough. I mean, he's a low-level bard, so that expertise hasn't kicked in quite yet. I don't think so, anyway. But no, it's really good to see Robbie coming out of his shell and getting more involved and taking the initiative of some of these bits and pieces. I'm actually really enjoying that. And then Fern just being fucking the force of chaos that she is. I'm going to steal from this guy called the Shadow Baker and give him a poisonous. What the fuck? Oh, God. But no, again, another really good episode, but normally I do these reviews, and as you can tell, by the way, this is this different format. I'm going to try them doing like an audio format and just have I'm going to stick a random picture of myself and just stick it over the video and take it from there. Just because I've been having issues with, I've been having problems with OBS, and my CPU kind of spikes a bit when I'm trying to do this and have other bits and pieces open, and it just the video ends up looking stuttery and crap. So I don't enjoy it. I don't like putting that out there. I did the last video I put up here, as you guys, if anyone watches that, saw, was me talking about how I got into D&D and world building. And then I record the video and then it starts off okay, then it just stutters and looks like crap. And I really don't enjoy that. I don't like that. Because it looks bad. And I don't like putting stuff that look bad. But yeah. I'm sure there's lots of things I'm forgetting already. But the things that just immediately stick out in my head, I like to sit down and get this thing done as quick as I can after I've watched it, because I will forget, as you can tell. But no, really enjoying it. Really looking forward to seeing the next episode and seeing how the fuck these guys get out of this 30-man attack they've got themselves in for. Because was this said in the last episode in the whole, oh yeah, we're fighting this Duggar fella. Oh yeah, we're fighting this creepy looking dwarf and all these imp fellas. And it's like, level 3. They're a low-level party, very low-level party. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on with this, or how they get out of this at all. If there is some sort of Deus Ex Machina thing comes in and just, saves their ass, they have to fight their way out of it. We'll see. But I'm sure we'll learn that one next week. So it'll be next Thursday. Oh God, I'm really not looking forward to whenever they do the whole breaks, like the last Thursday of every month. I know they said that's to give Matt a chance, and I completely understand that. But I'm just going to be like, there's going to be a point where they're going to have a big cliffhanger ending type thing like this, and then it's just going to be us sitting here for 2 weeks going, what happened? Tell us! That kind of a thing. Yeah. But I think I'm going to end this here, because there's nothing else that's jumping out of my head. But yeah. I'm certainly enjoying the new campaign. I hope everybody else is enjoying it and getting on well. But that'll do us for now. Sure. See you again next week. I do have another session of Legend of Kilamatura. It's coming Tuesday. That's the 16th. So I'll get that out of the way. That'll be done, and there'll be a recap coming out of that. There'll be a recap coming out of there, and then I need to do my breakdown on Mentura. So at least maybe 2 videos coming in the next wee while. But we'll see. We'll see. Well, they'll come out at some point. Don't know when, but sessions on Tuesday, recap probably Wednesday or Thursday, and then the breakdown. Well, I'll do it at some point, but just letting you guys know what the crack is, what's coming out when. So, gonna call it there. Gonna call it there, adventures and critters. And yeah, have a good day. I hope you're having a good one. And until next time, see yous.